Kamala Harris and really all the Democrats in office are saying that they want to tax the rich, but what if I told you that their policies actually tax small businesses more? If you don't have time for this video, please bookmark it because this is really important that we all need to be talking about. So Kamala Harris proposes raising the corporate tax rate to 28%, rolling back a Trump law. Now listen, I am not a CPA and this is not tax advice. I just have to put that disclaimer out there when I talk about this stuff. But the current corporate tax rate is 21%, which was reduced from 35% under Trump. But it's just interesting because companies here like Amazon can't even reach that 21% that it's at now. These corporations don't pay the full amount because of subsidies and tax write-offs and loopholes. And if you remember, the Inflation Reduction Act actually said that a minimum of 15% needs to be paid in taxes for corporations, and it's still not being done. I just want to show you my source for the next couple things I talk about. It's Americans for Tax Fairness. And they talk about how big companies like General Motors, Meta, stuff like that, they've only paid a combined 6.9% in corporate tax. This is how much corporations have paid in taxes over the years. Why is Kamala Harris going around saying that she wants to increase the corporate tax rate when they can't even hit the 21% that we have on the books today? Well, I'll leave you to answer that question. What I will answer for you is, who does this actually affect? According to the SBA, we have 33 million small businesses in the US and only 20,000 large businesses. We've already discussed how that corporate tax rate is not going to affect the large businesses. So it's going to affect the 33 million small businesses. And there's different ways you can classify your business. So if we're looking at the corporate tax rate, people think of corporations as big businesses, but you can be a corporation and be a small business. In fact, 52% of S corporations are small employers, or 4.6% don't have any employees. They're just a single person running the business. So these are the ones that policy would affect. Listen, I know what some of you are thinking. Of course, we should give them tax breaks for the big companies because they're the ones that are providing the new jobs. It's a great return on our investment, right? Actually, no. Small businesses are providing many more net new jobs over the years than large businesses. And that's with small businesses not getting all of these handouts. So imagine for a second, what if we stopped giving all the large businesses all these handouts and gave them to small businesses instead? Would we see even more net new jobs? I'll let you answer that question. Now, I want to make one thing clear. Even though I'm talking about the Biden administration giving corporate handouts and not even hitting that 21% corporate tax rate, the Trump administration and many others have done the exact same thing. They're not pro small business, but maybe it's time we should be. Quickly summarize, 99% of all firms are small businesses, so a lot of these policies are affecting the 99 and not the top 1%. It's time we change that. It's time we invest in the middle class instead. But as always, let me know your thoughts about all this and make sure you're following me for more.